Alright. Hello, YouTube. It's been a couple of days, and today... what day is today? It's Saturday, which is a perfect day to do weekly bosses, right? I don't do weekly boss on Monday because I take Mondays off. My Layla currently is talent level 11212. We did max her constellation in the video a couple of days back. And today we will be trying to fight all weekly bosses in co-op with Layla to see how useful Layla is in co-op. And mainly I just want to AFK weekly bosses now and still be useful. The artifact set we currently have on Layla is Tenacity of the Millilith and Blizzard Strayer set. I feel like a full Tenacity set might be kind of cool because you can get like more shielding for your entire team. But currently here's my build. We have 13 crit rate, 15 crit damage, 7 crit rate, 27 crit damage, 21 crit damage, 9 crit rate on HP percentage main stat, 46 HP, 13 crit rate, 70 crit damage, and some ER. Another HP percentage main stat with 7 crit rate, 21 crit damage. So as you can see, we built triple HP on Layla with a Refinement 5 Jade Cutter, giving us 40% max HP. And I've talked about this before, but if you're using Jade Cutter for the attack percentage bonus, have Refinement 1, that's enough. Refinement 1 to Refinement 5 Jade Cutter is like 180 bonus attack usually, or like 200 bonus attack at most. And you know where you get 200 bonus attack? No plus set. So if you're going for Jade Cutter for the attack, it's a waste. If you're going for the HP, it's kind of useful. So currently, the Layla build is almost 41,000 HP, 2,000 attack, 100 crit rate, and 150 crit damage, and 120 ER. And for the sponsors of today's video, we have Tower Fantasy, a free-to-play open-world MMORPG available on both mobile and PC platforms. So you can team up with your friends, fight some bosses, explore the open world. The map is diverse because you can use multiple vehicles. The best thing about Tower Fantasy is you customize your character to be roughly anything you want. So I customized my character to be as close to my VTuber avatar as possible. Now then, Tower Fantasy just got 2.1 update with the new character banner, which is Lyn. There's also the new area, the Confounding Abyss, which is an area below Vera and the city Memoria that was unlocked last patch. In this region, there are several new enemies and several new puzzles. And also there's a new Abyssant boss, Hara. In my opinion, quite unfun to fight against, and it was quite difficult. We had to bring the entire guild to kill her. We barely are doing any damage to this thing right now. We need to... Oh my god. And finally, use the code VeraStrong to obtain special rewards. Go get your Lyn now. It is time. I will now queue up on the Raiden... No, this is not Raiden. What I'm talking about. The Sonora boss fight. I know she has cryo resistance, but it shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter. Code in my team, Mochi Possess. Look, I'm doing like 1,000 damage. Look at the big 1k damage. Oh, I feel like Layla is gonna auto-target these things, which cause it to explode early, which is kind of troll. Now we don't have any more heat sources. Oh no. The auto-target. Oh no. I guess Kokomi can help it, you know? Kokomi can help us heal off the damage. Realistically, I really think that the Sonora boss fight is the boss fight that consistently do a lot of damage to most Genshin players in co-op, because most of her damage are hard to avoid, or like they don't really attack you, right? You just get the debuff, you know, you just kind of die, you know? I gotta sit over here, I think. Like, the thing auto-targets the heat thingy again. Very interactive gameplay, Mr. Cole. Hell yeah. So right now, so I'm looking at my Twitch chat right now, yeah? I'm not streaming on a laptop anymore, I'm streaming on a PC. So right now, the monitor is a lot bigger. When I'm looking directly like this, I'm reading chat, and when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at the game. So there's gonna be a little bit of difference on how my avatar looks now. Stare? Yeah, I'm staring at you, chat. Stares. So you can clearly tell when I'm playing the game and when I'm just reading chat. Alright, I'm super conducting for you. Go. Okay, so one of the issue with Layla, as you can see right there, is that she has no interrupt resistance when she's casting her barrier, right? How many character has interrupt resistance when casting their shield? Like, I know like when they buffed Zhongli, they gave him interrupt resistance, right? Like, he can't be knocked back when he's casting his shield, right? Who else has it? Because I feel like most characters don't have it, right? Like, Diana obviously don't have it. She gets knocked back easily. Do we have damage? We have like Bennett, Jean, and like Layla. Are we doing damage? Yo! Yo! Someone's gonna die! Oh my god! We have 0 damage. I mean, my auto attack isn't gonna add much damage anyway, so I'm not gonna use it. Oh, it's the jumping phase. I don't know if I dodge everything there or my barrier blocked the damage. Like, how much is my auto doing? 2,000. I guess that adds up. You think I should level Layla autos? No, that goes against the playstyle I'm trying to have with Layla here. You know? Oh no, it's doing 2,000 damage because she's on her weakened form, so it's even less. Scara skipping mechanic. Oh right, Scara can just fly up and not get hit by the Raiden attack. So she changed weapon, right? Like, most of the player base don't know that Raiden has 2 different weapons. Like, Raiden either starts with her katana or she starts with the spear, right? Like, I feel like the spear is much easier to deal with than the sword because the sword she dash around a lot. And if you have high ping or if one of your teammates in co-op is a mobile player, some guy could probably be one-shotted before everyone else loads in. Oh, this is the second time she turned to the face. Oh my god. Again. Oh, okay. Someone better break this. If she gets close to you when she's using the sword, people shy. So you would let Raiden hit you on purpose because of her eminence. Yes, okay, chat. Famous Genshin player. I bet you're the type of people that let Signora do her full combo on you with the whip to see how much damage it does, you know? You're just limit testing, right? But no other reason, right? You just want to test how much damage Signora whip will do, right? Yes? Yeah, I know my chat. You guys are very sane. Okay. I feel like I want them to add like a harder difficulty for Tartaglia, because Tartaglia is one of those really cool co-op boss fight as well, right? And the only reason why people don't care about Tartag anymore is because he's so squishy, he gets one-shotted right away, you know? But he actually is the hardest hitting boss. Except for Phase 3. Phase 3 is kind of meh. Like this attack, oh my, you see that? It's 15,000 damage. Like, I did the Zhongli, the 60,000 HP Zhongli against all enemies in the game, and Tartaglia is actually a lot of damage. Like, the only thing higher damage than Tartaglia is like the Balance Breath and a Rune Guard spin. But like, you know, you would have to stand still. All the spin attacks in this game does a lot of damage. The third highest damaging spin in this game is like the Balance Breath, like the Tornado Spin breath that he has. And then Rune Guard Spin does more damage than the Balance Spin. But the highest one is the Doggo, right? The Golden Wolf Lord boss. Not because it does damage directly. Because if he applies full stack to you, the corrosion will do 100% of your max health as damage. Then maybe I'm tanking like everything right now. If you sit here, you die. You literally die if you sit there. Kokumi got one-shotted. I don't think I can tank this, right? Can I shield my ally across the screen? I can. It's regardless of range, right? Like, I think D-Luke got the shield as well. You see D-Luke on the background, right? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, so there is a range you have to be around to give your allies a shield. But the range is pretty far, right? What if I sit at the very corner here?
Where did I go?
Oh, I'm sorry, D-Luke. I kind of killed you, didn't I? It's visual range. As long as I can see them, kind of, huh? I killed D-Luke. Because I walked far away trying to limit... I got... Oh my god! This is rarer than a weapon billet. Why do we have Zhongli and Layla? Should I be auto-attacking? Does it matter? I'm doing like 1,000 something auto. But this Zhongli isn't even C2. This man is bringing a solo Zhongli. That's actually zero value Zhongli. Like, Layla is okay, right? Like, it's like Layla C1 is all you need for the team shield, yeah? I mean, it depends, right? I still feel like pulling for a 4-star constellation. I'm gonna die, I think, if I stay in there. Pulling for a 4-star constellation is much more difficult than pulling for a 5-star constellation sometimes, you know? Right, yeah. Being affected by ice slows your movement speed, attack speed, everything, even animation speed by 5%, right? It stacks up like 3 times. Like, the game never explains it for you, right? But you do get slowed. Everything gets slowed. Animation speed, attack speed, movement speed, everything gets slowed. Oh wait, can I stand here and it targets? Oh, it does! Oh, I'm helping, even if I'm like not doing anything. Look at this. I'm helpful as shit. Okay, even if we don't have enough damage to kill him here, he's gonna die to the cabbage. Bennett attack buff doesn't affect my damage at all, right? Because like my damage scales off HP alone. Does Zhongli Meteor do 0 damage? We'll know that you're destined for more sometime next patch, maybe. We need more buffers like Kazuha? No. No, we don't need more buffers like Kazuha. We need something else. We need more fun buffers. Most people told me that they don't really like the Scara boss fight because this feels gimmicky. I think having a gimmick boss fight is good for Genshin. Most bosses in Genshin just feels like a punching bag, right? Like, okay, Scara phase 1 feels a little bit more than a punching bag because it actually does damage to you that phase. Phase 2, yeah, it's kind of boring to play Phase 2 of Scara because you're just running around like a gimmick boss fight. But still, though, you know, it's something else. The hardest boss, I still think, in this game is the Raiden boss fight. And the Sonora boss fight is like a noob stomper, you know? Like, most people will die to the Sonora boss fight. At least you'll take a lot of damage in Sonora boss fight if you're not careful. And Raiden boss fight requires the player itself to look at a lot of stuff. Like, you know the Teyvat times that MiHoYo release here and there, where it's like the newspaper reporting on all the news of the game? I want to see one that calculates how many deaths the bosses cause. Aztha is really hard for early players. True, you unlock Aztha at like AR 30 or something, right? It's pretty early because it's in leeway, yeah. True, Aztha probably have the highest skill count then. That's true. 40? 40? Really? It's the lethal mark. Oh right, yeah, the marks where if you take damage and you don't have a barrier, Aztha will poison you until you use a barrier to cleanse yourself, right? Yeah, I guess it kinda happens. Is my lightning strike not hitting?
My guiding stars.
Barrier doesn't cleanse? Barrier does cleanse. Okay, well, not all barrier, right? Zhongli barrier doesn't cleanse because Zhongli doesn't apply an element onto himself when he casts his barrier. But if you notice, most other shield characters in this game does this. When Layla casts her shield, cryo will be applied to her briefly. When Xinyan as well, pyro will be applied to Xinyan briefly. Diano as well, cryo will be applied to Diano briefly at the start of her animation. Stuff like that, right? Right, so for example, we go for the electro cube, right? Okay, I feel like this video, I like my videos going on random tangents, kind of, because I think it's cool. Okay, so this is electro, right? I want the electro cube to hit me. Hit me, please. Okay. So now I have Electro on myself, right? No, it's on Zhongli. Okay, never mind. That was on Zhongli because he's the one that takes damage. Okay, now I have Electro on myself, right? But Layla applies cryo, so I superconduct myself and then the Electro debuff got cleansed away from me, right? So that's one of the reasons why people call Bennett a cleanser, because Bennett continuously apply pyro, right? Bennett's ult right here, he continuously apply pyro to anyone on the field, which allows him to constantly react and constantly cleanse any debuff from the enemy, right? Most shields in this game acts like a cleanse, if that makes sense. So it's because every shield in the game, except Geo Shield, apply that element to yourself. Which is why I was thinking, you know how shield is so much stronger than healing? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, healing recovers the damage you take. But shielding allows you to tank's attack that is bigger than your health bar. It cleanses debuff. And the biggest factor about shield is that it gives you interrupt immunity. When you have a barrier on, you cannot get knocked back by any enemy attack, right? Like, bro, shielding is so OP in this game. Like, it gives you like everything. Abyss 12-1 has poison though? Yeah, listen, okay? If you weren't here during the release, they released the doggos, the doggo enemy, the wolves of the rift, that does damage ignoring barrier after they release Kokomi. Like, we all know, if you are an old Genshin Impact player, you know that they released this enemy specifically to sell Kokomi. I'm not even joking. They released Kokomi, then they released this enemy. It's like, wow, Kokomi can heal your entire team. Create the solution, and then put the problem in the game. Listen, happens, right? Jean counters the wolf's better, so alright. Specifically, Jean cleanses all debuff, right? Jean's ult literally says it. No. It's still the same. Okay, Jean is still the same. It continuously apply a Nemo to the teammate. But I feel like a Nemo cleanse is better than any other cleanse, right? Because like if you have Bennett cleanse, you can overload yourself with Electro, you know? But a Nemo cleanse doesn't really, you know... It doesn't hurt you, right? Okay, if you have Veridicent set, and then you Anemo cleanse, do you get debuffed by the Anemo set? I don't think so, right? That would be so bad. Yeah, that would be so bad because you do react yourself, right? You do react on yourself. I gotta roll the artifacts we got today, chat. From the bosses. We got a couple of pieces, yeah? We got this defense double crit piece. I do love myself some defense. It's like the walking robot chicken boss is there to sell Scara. Oh, right, because that boss flies around, right? You either have to use a bow character or do you just fly up with Scara and start hitting it, right? Stop, you cannot stop. I always roll really good defense crit pieces. Always. No, do I roll this anymore? No, it's like 720. 720 is not good enough for my account. It is dead. It is doomed. It's over. How about this? HP. Oh, this can roll full into flat HP and that would be pretty cool. Okay, that's a lot of flat HP, but I need more flat HP. No, I need more flat HP. That's not enough now. I need 1,000 flat HP. It's over. That piece is dead. But this piece. This should roll all into attack percentage. Like, all into attack percentage is the only way. Yeah, you know, I can't even roll weird pieces. Advanced tip, try to be picky with artifacts. It saves me more if I be picky with artifacts. Like, I already have, like, how much artifact? Almost, like, 400 plus 20 artifact, right? So, like, I have to be picky with my artifacts. I already have, like, a shitload of them. Who asked? Me. I asked. Chat, use the me emote. Justify my choices. Me? Yes. Very good. Look at how cute the me emote is with the little Santa hat. Alright, but anyways. That would be another day on my stream. This is gonna be cool YouTube content, right? It's just me walking around, killing bosses or defeating content, and we just talk about random topic. Alright, thanks for watching YouTube. I'll see you all next time.